neben uns sitzt Matt Lightfoot und er wird uns jetzt ein paar Fragen zu DayZ beantworten. So, Matt, what can players expect from DayZ in the near future?
Well, we've announced that we want to go standalone, but we also want to continue with the production of the mod. There will come a time though where things that we're putting into the game won't be transferable to the mod. So there will be updates like we're showing at Gamescom. We're going to be putting dogs into the mod fairly soon.
What can we expect from the dogs?
Well, the dogs can be used to track animals. They can also be used to growl at players with a low humanity to warn you. So yeah, they're going to be mostly advancing the hunting.
Okay, but they are not for staying alive because of the zombies. They can't attack zombies or something like that.
No, they can't attack zombies because we've kind of kept the zombies are more interested in humans.
Okay.
Really, which is kind of explains why there's animals around Chernarus. Yeah.
Okay, can we expect a bigger map than the current one?
Well, with the mod, I don't see why we should really change from Chernarus. In standalone, well, anything's possible. You know, we could very easily extend the map, and it's one thing that we're fairly interested in, especially considering now players are now looking to separate maps with the mods, like the Lingor map and things. People like change and like something new, so it is something that's highly possible.
What about bases or building bases? Will players have the opportunity to build bases?
Well, one thing Dean said at Resd, a show in the UK we attended, that he'd really like to see underground bases.
Okay.
Because as we've seen now with the mod, is putting barbed wire and building above ground is extremely difficult on the server because every item is saved.
Okay.
But if we build underground, we can instance it, and it makes it much easier from a technical side.
Okay.
So building underground is much more probable at this moment.
What about the bugs?
Well, with going standalone, we can solve a lot of bugs because we can then edit it at an engine level and make it so that the engine is more configured towards DayZ rather than Arma and being an open engine like Arma. It's not really hacking; it's just putting scripts in.
Okay.
Whereas we can pretty much close that off with the standalone version of DayZ.
Okay. How would you describe the feeling of DayZ? What's the reason why someone should play DayZ?
I'd say because it's a unique experience in the way it brings out emotions. You genuinely feel scared.
Yeah.
Not because of the zombies. It's because of other players.
Yeah.
One of the focuses of DayZ now is trying to get real world skills that you have put into games. So like one of the good things about Arma is if you can tell which direction is north from your watch to the sun, you can do it in Arma.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things we want to do. And like with bandits, if someone says they're friendly, you've got to question, are they really? And that's a judgment that you've got to make as an individual. And then do you kill someone? And we found that lots of people have responded to killing other players quite badly and they feel remorse.
Yeah.
So being scared and being worried about how your player will react, we think is really good about the game.
Yeah. Jeder, der DayZ noch nicht gespielt hat, sollte das auf alle Fälle austesten, denn das Spiel, wie Matt schon gesagt hat, ist absolut eine Erfahrung für sich. Also kein anderes Spiel hat Elemente wie DayZ und jeder sollte das mal ausprobiert haben.